Hi, we're Wanda and Wade with Jimmy Branch Homestead, and today Wade's going to show you how to build a chicken tractor. Okay, Wade's busy at work making the chicken tractor because the chicks are getting big. And what size is this going to be, Wade?
It's going to be an 8x8. So 8x8 by 2 foot tall, which is good enough. It's going to have half of it's going to be covered around the sides and the top to protect them out of the wind and the rain.
And the sun.
And then the other part will be open so they can get fresh air, and I'm going to be putting hardware cloth around it, 1/2 inch hardware cloth all the way around it, so they'll be protected from the animals, and that's the way it goes.
And then how will the feed and water system be?
Well, the feed would just be a feeder, 3 foot feeder or 4 foot, whatever it is we got.
Like a trough feeder.
Yeah, a trough feeder sitting down, and then the water is going to be a pipe 4 foot with nipples all over it that's got a hose coming up, and anyhow you'll see it when it's done with a bucket sitting on top to dump the water in. And we got 20 of them. We had 24, but we had 4 died, so we got 20 left, and well, they go through about a 5-gallon bucket of water a day.
We had 26.
Okay, well, then we got 21.
22 left.
22.
So I'll go show the chicks. Oh, it's dark in here. They are definitely getting big, ready to go on pasture soon. Man, they've grown since a couple days ago when I've seen them.
See, that's the trough that they get fed out of. And they're almost ate a whole thing. That was full this morning.
Well, it's because they're getting big.
I know. And their water, they've went through almost 2 gallons of water a day already since this morning. So they're definitely getting big, and they're growing, and they're
Yeah, they got most of their feathers, so it's about time for them to get out on pasture.
Yep.
Well, what are they, 3 weeks old now?
3 or 4, I don't remember.
Yeah, 4 weeks old, they should be going on pasture.
Tippy, get out of there.
Okay, Wade's still working away on the chicken tractor. Looks like he's got the middle brace in, and he's putting in corner braces now. And then what are the next steps gonna be?
Well, after I get all 8 corner braces done, then I got to put wire on it. And
Down along
that
here.
right there. Yeah, that wire right there.
The hardware wire.
The hardware cloth wire. And that'll
inch.
go all the way around it and across the top right here on this side. And then I got a top piece over here that'll be for the opening and closing it to be able to get into it. And this is for our chickens that we have in the other part of the garage. And then hopefully we'll get it all done today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. And put the chickens out in it, and then they'll be good to go until we butcher them, which will be in about another 4 or 5 weeks, depending on how big we want them to go. So, okay, like she said, I'm Wade. This here is our chicken tractor that I have built. I have made it out of 1x6s, pressure treated, because it's going to be outside, and I want it to stay that way for a few years so we can do it. I have put cross members here, braces, to keep it square, because once I start moving it, it's going to want to shift and do everything. I put braces across the top here, because this here's where the gate's going to be. I mean, the doors that open up are going to be, I've got all the wire on it, hardware cloth. I have got 2 foot all the way around, and then I've got a 4 foot piece across the center right here, the top. Corrugated plastic over there is going to be for the sides, these three sides, and the roof to keep them out of the weather. The other part will be open. This will all be open, this here side. So
What do you mean it'll be open? Oh, it will have hardware cloth on
It
it.
has a hardware cloth on it, but it's
But-
going to be open. It is not going to be covered, so they can have fresh air, sunlight, whatever they want.
Right. But the lid will have, this
Yes,
is,
the lid has hardware cloth on it. So that's what I've done so far. It'll be finished today, hopefully. Then I'll have to build a water system put in it after I move it outside where it's going to start. And we can put the chickens in it today and get them out of the garage here because they are stinking. So that's what I've done so far.
so the chicken tractor is finished. And the first 6 birds have been put in the tractor. There are 2 doors on the front side, each of them lift. And then down in the back they have shades so they can get out of the sun or the weather if it's bad. Here comes Wade with the second set of chickens. We're going to wait to put the food and water in till they're all in.
Go.
They're checking out their new digs. Yeah, some of them are going in the shade to get out of the sun already. First batch.
They're looking at it, dear.
So all 22 chicks are in the chicken tractor now. And Wade's getting ready to feed them. They weren't fed this morning, so they're going to be hungry.
The water ain't going to work because it's all going to leak out. It's doing it right now. Got the Venango. This is on, so I'm definitely going to have to get the other one fixed.
Hang it.
Well, I can't hang it because I got to move it.
Well, what about if you put one of those little hangers on the bottom of this so you could just take it out easy when you're moving it? Oh, that'll be too high. You have to have a chain.
Yeah, then I have to lift it up, which is going to dump it all. It can't be attached.
Oh, that's right.
Not till you put the other one up. See, this is almost emptied. In on this hill. See? I need to get a stick so I can reach that water so I can get the other one rigged up.
Oh yeah, it's dumping out, it looks like. Looks like it's dumping out. Chicks, you better get in there. Some of you ain't got none yet. I'll go get one of them gamma lids for the feed. Now it's going to lean the other way, right?
That'll do for right now until I get the other one rigged up on it.
So it's been 24 hours now since the chickens have been in their new home, and they seem to really be loving it. This is the watering system that Wade hooked up. So it's a 5-gallon bucket. We fill it a couple times a day. And of course, as it gets hotter, it may need to be filled more often. And then it has little nipplers that they drink from it. So it was imperative that we added some shade for them, and those solid panels help to do that. So most of them are hanging out in the shade after filling their bellies. they have so much more room here in the chicken tractor than what they did in the brooder that they are really enjoying this. And the grass and foliage that they eat will help to give us some wonderful pasture-raised chicken. Go.
Okay, I just got done making this dolly, I guess is what I'll call it, to move the chicken tractor. Is what it's made out of, is some old scrap metal. This here's, I don't know, I don't know what you call it, but it's old. It was two pieces I took together and put them together and made a square out of them to make it steady. And just some old bed rail pieces here.
Show me the square. What are you talking about?
This is made square. I made this square out of two pieces. See, it's been welded here and welded here. I took two pieces of angle iron and welded them together 1 inch to make a 1 inch square, to make it a little more supportive. And took some tires I got off of, I can't remember what the tires were from, but they're old, and I took a 5/8 inch bolts, welded them on the back side back here, where they would, as you can see down here, they were welded through there so they wouldn't move. And then took a couple bolts and put in there and got them cinched together where it holds it, so now they move. And what it's for is when I go to move this, I take it, go like this, put it up against it, lift it, put it down, and is what it does. And I take this little block, go like so, and then I can lift and pull it on the other side.
That's not matched in on this
It's
side.
close enough.
Okay.
I'm just showing right now, dear. And it moves it a lot easier, lifts it up when I go to pull the chickens. Then when I get done, I do just the opposite. Take and pull the board back. And the reason it's a little wide, because I used for the angle piece, like I said, bed rail. Well, the bed rail is just a little too wide for what I need. And then it'll just stay out here until I get ready to move it. And then took a little old bar. This was from last year when I made the one for last year. So, and welded it together. I'm not a great welder, but I can do stuff to make it last. So that's what I call my dolly, tractor dolly, I'll call it. So we know I can't move it now because I just filled the thing up with water this morning and it's full. So I move it in the mornings, and that way they pretty much have drank all the water out of it. There might be a, you know, that much or so in the bottom, a couple inches, which I just take and dump out, and then move it to the next section over there, and then go on to the next day. And that's my chicken tractor and dolly that I've made, and that's the end of this. So we get these gone, and then this will set up till next year. Or we're going to do it late, maybe do 2 batches this year. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. So, but
So if you're enjoying this type of video, please like, subscribe, and share our videos. It's the best way that you can help us to grow our channel. Thank you so much for watching Jimmy Branch Homestead.